Boy, do we have a lot of planets in water right now. We've got the Sun in Scorpio, Mercury Scorpio, Mars Scorpio. I'm going to talk about that in a minute because they're conjoining and they're making a grand water trine to Saturn in Pisces and Jupiter in Cancer. Plus the nodes and Neptune are also in Pisces. So this is like dominant water energy. Now, let's talk about the Scorpio energy first. When the sun moves into Scorpio, what it's doing is the sun is weaker as it descends into winter. It's becoming weaker and weaker and weaker. So we have to grow inner light to compensate. So what happens is these are transformative energies because we become in contact with inner shadows. We become aware of the inner self more. And then we face it and we look at it and we see what's hidden and we see what needs to be died, what needs to be shedded, and an aspect of ourself that needs to be shedded. We become aware of some sort of darker energy or some sort of debris in our psyche. And that awareness then brings consciousness, and that consciousness is what moves matter because consciousness moves matter. Matter cannot move consciousness. Consciousness is knowledge of the light. So what we're doing is we're transforming inner darkness into the light in these energies. And then that inner transformation creates outer shifts in our experience, in our living experience, in the 3D. So with the Mercury and Mars conjoining in Scorpio, trining Jupiter and Saturn, is having us. So Mercury sharpens the mind, and Mercury in Scorpio is very tuned in to deep truths, deep emotional, subconscious digging, wanting to communicate it, wanting for things to come up, wanting the truth to come up. Mars is right next to it, giving it bold action, bold courage. So this is the potential of philosophical arguments and emotional outbursts and debates and conflicts. But again, this is in order for the truth to be revealed, for transformations to occur, for old beliefs and old aspects of ourselves to die and go away so that we have a rebirth and we see the light or the truth. Um, and we're transformed, we become aware, and through that awareness, we have higher consciousness, and consciousness moves matter. So that is scientifically proven. Now, what then happens is this breakthrough of Mars Mercury enables us to be liberates us. These are spiritual liberating energies. Let's say you get in a philosophical religious debate with somebody, maybe it sets them free from their rigidity of their religious beliefs. So these energies break us free they moksha, liberates us onto our dharmic path. We have clarity, and plus we're going to get downloads once we clear out any debris, any sort of darkness that needs to be transformed into light during these energies. Causes a big outer shift that we see beautiful things come from with this trine on our dharmic path. We're liberated to step forward more boldly onto our dharmic path with this sort of a new transformed inner conviction, and something has now been some fear or some darker density shadow aspect of ourself has been transformed into the light through awareness, which then gives us consciousness, which then enables us to alter our living experience and move reality. In other words, to create an outer shift. All right. Have a wonderful water trine. May it bless you with lots of abundance, because that is actually what this water trine wants to do. It wants to bless us with abundance, to support us on our dharmic path, to liberate us to go forward on our true dharmic path. All right, namaste.